Yo, this is Sneaker Show Podcast. My name's Tim. My two homies are here with me, Nathan and Shay. I'm always talking about New Balance. We got more New Balance news today. There's more colors of the ALD 550s. Tabby, my man, Young Tabasco, what do you got?
Checking in here, I got a little story about a lineup I was in this week. It was a wild time, a fun time to say the least. And I got a leaked picture of some Supreme Blazers I'm really excited about. Fredo, what do you got for us this week?
Yeah, talked a little bit about the upcoming Jackie Robinson Nike Dunk Low. Talked about some stuff I got coming in this week. Played a little rock paper skippers at the end. Yeah, super fun episode.
There is a link in the show description to watch this episode on YouTube. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. It's Sneaker Show Podcast. Let's go. Let's do it. Time to start the show. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, fam. This seems like as good a place as any to start. Air Max year continues. Who would have guessed that Air Max 1s are like our new favorite shoe? I didn't even know these skunk joints were coming out. Tabasco, tell us about your in-person experience.
It was wild, man. There was a lot going on. I've lined for things before, but this was definitely a unique experience to say the least. It was oddly cold. I was pretty bundled up. I work outside when it's very cold, and I'm in school right now, so maybe I'm a little bit soft, but I was cold by the time we got in there. I did not know that these Skunk Air Maxes were dropping either until the guys came out and they were kind of giving the place tickets and everything like that for the guys coming in. I didn't know they were coming out. Certainly didn't think I was going to be able to buy both, but I did. So you got to jump on that opportunity. Skunk pair is surprisingly nice. There's some really nice materials on there. Kind of makes sense why they're reselling for what they are because it's a good shoe. Obviously, the crown jewel of that line and the whole purpose of probably everything we've been doing sneaker wise, the three of us the last week or so, is the Concepts Air Max. And I was just really cool and really grateful to get my size because although I did get there very early, I was not very high up in line, we'll say. So fortunate enough to get mine there. Crazy time, met a lot of cool people, seen some people I knew from before, so it was nice to talk to them again. And there was a lot going on. There was people coming by and they were like looking and pointing and weren't really too sure what was happening with everybody out there. There was a police officer that came by and he's like, "What are you guys doing out here?" And we're like, "Oh, sneakers." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "If you see any," and he follows up with, "If you see anybody half naked running through here, let me know, okay? We're looking for a guy." So my immediate question was, and I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was a fair question, but I went, "Well, which half?" well, I'm gonna call the cops because I see a guy without a shirt on, and then 5 minutes later, some guy runs by with his horn out, and I'm falsely accusing people. You can't just say half naked, dude. Like, I mean, we can guess, but like, he didn't say the nakedness was the crime. He just had done a crime and happened to be half naked, right?
Sure.
But, sure. But anyways, the Concepts Air Max.
I didn't know that part of the story. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I like to save little tidbits to drop in and whatever have you. But yeah, it was good. There's my pair there.
Yeah,
There
hold
was
it up closer to the camera.
well, it might be a little easier.
Oh, he's got two of them, of course.
Well, I got Fredo's pair here as well. So yeah, we can hold these up. We can look. I didn't realize, and I mean, I guess it makes sense. Is the wash on the denim's different on every pair? There's some pairs that are coming out really that dark blue. I mean, Fredo's is like this one's pretty dark, and the other one's like, well, the other one looks like this, but on the other shoe. So kind of random as to how they're going to turn out. I put these velvet laces in mine. Those are hot. Yeah, can't say enough good things about this. And if you want a better look, tune in Tuesday on our Instagram. Make sure you're popping up there. Give you a real good look at these, real good look at the special box they come in. And then Thursday we'll show you those Skunk Air Maxes too, because those are real nice.
Did you guys see Fat Joe wearing those today?
The Skunks or the Concepts?
Concepts, yeah.
Oh,
You
I
see
did
the
not.
box that he
I
got?
seen that.
He
The
got that
Volkswagen Bus.
special.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It had lights.
Lights inside, yeah.
Unreal.
Well, I don't think anybody was predicting that we'd be talking about Air Maxes as much as we are, and it's really got us excited.
Like I I would have never guessed that like an Air Max was a shoe that I'd be this excited about. Not to spoil my other latest pickup, but I picked up the blue Pata Air Max one to go with the orange one because it's just way too good. And yeah, I never would have thought it was that orange pair that I loved so much, or just the Pata silhouette in general that I loved so much. It was like, I need this and I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll wear it, maybe I won't, but I got it and it turned out I loved it. And now, oh man, it's like the Air Max One is like the Green Goblin mask in my room. You know what I mean? And it's just talking to me, and it's like, go get more. And I'm, you need the Air Max. And dude, I'm Willem Dafoe, like sweaty, shirt unbuttoned, and I'm like, but I can't. And I keep doing it.
This color was like my least favorite when the pictures were leaked, but after like all the photos and that you've seen me, or like that you sent me, I don't know if it's just like the excitement portion of it, but I think they're like probably my favorite ones now.
There's something about the brown and the orange and the camo
It's the
and
gum sole, dude.
yeah, that always helps. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well, that initial pair was good, but me and Fredo were kind of talking before this, but it's that green around the mud guard, like it's too plain. It needs a pattern on it for me. And
right, that
color,
first pair. Yeah.
yeah, and I love a all bandana shoe, but the color palette on the other one just doesn't do it for me in ways that this one does. So
Yo, talking about colors here.
We spoke about it like weeks ago, but we only got one left to secure the pack now, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I need that paisley pair.
We're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Have you ever secured a whole pack? I never have.
I've never been like interested in a pack enough to like want to get it all.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
Well, I've seen some people get this whole Supreme Dunk High pack. I love what you did with this, Fredo. I just wanted to start the show off by pointing out one of your fit grids.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, the mask is just the perfect match for this. The green, the yellow, the way you pulled it together.
Yeah, it worked out a lot better than I thought it would. I think it's just because like the tee's washed and the shoes were like, I don't know, they're pretty bright, but I think they go super well together.
Yeah, it's tough to do brand new with vintage when it's the same colors. One's going to have the fade, but it's popping. It's popping. A lot of color popping this week on the Gram Dogs. Lot of colorful shots. This was a battle, and I wouldn't even say that it was a competition. We're looking at a picture of our guy Young Tabasco with the Brotherhood ones on. I love the picture that you posted of them side by side with those fuchsia ones too.
yeah, kind of inverted. Hey, I
Yeah.
had them in the boxes here, and I was looking the one day, and I was like, wow, that's a pretty good flip on those. But
Our
That like
guy,
purplish color looks so good on foot.
oh, they're so bright, like,
Yeah.
but in the best way possible, right? Like not like the way a Volt pair would wear something like that, but it's because it's a muted purple in a sense, right? Like it's the shoe itself is kind of matted, but it's definitely vibrant.
this guy went another direction.
All
Kept it
white.
very simple.
Can't take a knee because I'm dressed in all white.
You guys going to church?
Clean. But
So clean.
Hell yeah.
With the white laces too.
again,
It's got to match somehow.
He doesn't miss, dude.
No, he's good.
but just like those the Marina Blues, you put the white lace in and different shoe. I got to give this up to our guy Tabasco though. And the setting too. The staircase, you even matched the stairs.
Staircase situations, Tim.
At Mind of Malcolm, of course, for all your inspo needs. Guys on top of it.
Yeah, and I know me and Malcolm were talking, but really cool for people to see that pair styled two very different ways as well. So, hey,
I got some new jeans. It's tough finding jeans that sit just right on a high pair of shoes. The thing I had to do differently is you just give up on it trying to fit your waist. For me, I got a really small waist and I got like some chunky thighs. So like I would like to wear a 30, but good luck finding a 30 that sits on top of your shoes right. How does it affect the cut? It's tough to find the right pair. So I just want to shout out Tej at Momentum. Gave me some good direction. These are a pair of new denim. I think they're called the Lou. There's like a few different names of their uh, cuts. And I went 32 and 32, 32. It's big. I need a belt and everything, but it's loose and it feels right. And I'm excited to wear more highs now just because they sit right. You guys like the cuff?
Oh yeah.
I love it. That's what I do with my threes. I think it looks great.
Well, you'll see what we're wearing. You'll see us practicing what we preach. Sneaker Show podcast on the gram. Now, let's get to this week's pairs. This is some stuff that's coming out soon. This is some stuff that's been announced recently. I see people getting excited about these. Nike SB. These are the Phillies. It's a gum sole. It's a baby blue, all throughout baby blue. And then there's a maroon swoosh. Phillies like the baseball team. Phillies like the cheesesteak. There's a little cheesesteak on the tongue. Do you guys like these?
Yeah.
They just feel all right to me. I don't know if that's something to get excited about. Do you guys love the Liberty Bell?
I love freedom, brother.
I like the little details in that, but they aren't like, I don't know. If I could get them for retail, I'd rock them, but I won't be like trying to go out of my way to get them. I think they're cool, but not cool enough to get me excited, I guess.
I think that's coming out real soon this week. Here is an SB that got all of us excited. Who saw this first? You guys put it up in the chat. Tabasco, can you describe what we're looking at?
This is the Cognac Dunk, and realistically what we're looking at here is the Harvest Moon, but in men's sizes with an SB tongue. And that's all there is to it. You know, we got that classic white, the regular white color blocking, not the inverted color blocking like we'd see on the what is that, the Champs colors, where they flip the red and white. This is the traditional. So yeah, again, picture the Harvest Moon. This is what you got here. But again, that little extra padding. Make sure you go on the half size up, in my opinion. And yeah, hot pair. I mean, Tim, this guy, you were written all over it, right? You were pretty big on the Harvest Moon Dunk, so you'll be.
Yeah.
You said it's a men's pair, right?
Yeah, 100%. So
you got a chance now.
Yeah, you'll be Cognac West in these.
Yeah, there's orange hits. Maybe it's from that orange label, the special vintage of SBs. Should be crazy quality, bro. They just look delicious. I have room for those in my life.
Ugh.
Yeah, what's going on here?
What the hell are those?
So these are the new Travis Scotts. That's the Air Trainer, and it's got the shroud on. These are, as always, early pairs that you see on that guy, Yankees kicks. Wild. Trav has done this before with the Air Forces, the weird shroud with the zipper on it. Now we're seeing an on-foot pair. It's got directions on how to work this big unnecessary flap that covers it up. The Air Trainer already busy shoe. It's got the big strap at the toe, got all that utility, and he added more like Travis does. There's some zippers on the back. And then all of these snaps. So the snaps are going to be on there all the time. Kind of like if you took that extra climbing rope out of a off-white Dunk, it's going to have all those little loops. But I don't know, man.
They got the instructions on there because the people that wear these aren't smart enough to put it back on. These suck.
The worst thing about them is the just embroidered swoosh and not actually having a swoosh on them. Because rip that flap off and put a black an actual swoosh on there. These aren't that bad at that point, but that's not the world we live in. So these are that bad. These are some Buzz Lightyear looking joints if I've ever seen them.
Yeah, you identified it. It is totally missing a swoosh. you look from far away, it's just like it's a space boot.
They look like a Supra.
They look like a Supra.
It's Cactus Corporation, man. There we go.
Yo. Who saw these? I just pulled some stuff from the things we noticed this week in our chat. This is these are just dunks, right? That's not an SB pair.
No, that was also me. These are the Graffiti Dunklow, and this is definitely looks like it looks like you sprayed something in front of them, and this was what was left behind with that purple and black and red all over that thing. The biggest crime here, I think, is those black laces, right? We need a multicolor lace. We maybe even need a purple lace in them or something. These are cool. I like these. Pretty dark shoe, but I do like them. I would like to think that every pair of these would kind of look a little different, but hey, we'll find out.
I like
Canvas
those.
looking.
I could just tell if I wore those, they'd crease so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They look good though.
You need them made out of Kevlar. Yeah, that's just an early picture. It's got us excited. Something on the way. We meant to talk about these like a couple episodes ago. Fredo, can you describe what we're looking at?
So yeah, I believe they're called the white and gray fog paisley dunk low. And I don't know if it's an addition to the paisley ones they already did, but this one's basically for the people just listening and not watching on YouTube. It's essentially just an all white dunk low, and it's just covered in all white paisley with a white leather swoosh. But I don't know. I think they're dope. I'd love to get a pair and dye them. I think they would. I don't know. There's a lot of custom abilities with these, I think, but I'd probably dye them if I got a pair. But I believe they were going to be a women's exclusive, but it's an early pair, so I'm not entirely sure.
I threw them in just because they have that same canvas sort of look. I know you got excited. You like to do the customizations. You still want a pair like that, even though you know how they crease for you?
Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably do them like two different colors, but I don't know. I think just because they are like that kind of fabric, I think that the dye would hold in really well.
Totally.
Oh, for sure. I like that the swoosh was worked into the paisley print too. That's a nice touch.
Mhm.
Paisley, so hot right now. Okay, boys. We ready for the main course?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
So we're looking at the Jackie Robinson Dunk Low here. For those that don't know, Jackie Robinson's known for breaking the color barrier back in baseball of 1947. So with the shoe, we're just looking at a Nike Dunk Low in a Brooklyn Dodgers colorway. As you can kind of see on it, on the tongue there is, or sorry, on towards the heel there's his number 42, and just throughout the whole blue section, as well as the insole, it has his famous quote, "I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being." And then on the tongue as well, there is the 75th anniversary kind of patch, I guess you could call it. And then, felt swooshes. The laces have that kind of baseball stitch, which I think is really cool. I don't think they've ever done that on another pair. I could be wrong about that, but and then yeah, it just sits on top of a white midsole and black outsole. No specific release or retail on them yet, but I believe it was April 15th that he broke the color barrier, and it's like a 75 anniversary shoe, so I'm assuming probably around then, but super dope.
You need them even though you got them Kentuckys?
I'll be chasing a pair. I think they're sick. I'm just like, I don't know. I have a Jackie Robinson jersey that I'd want to wear it with, so I think they'd be dope. I love that they did the little embroidered swoosh on the toe box too.
Yeah, super dope. Nathan, you got anything for these babies?
They're okay. Mini swoosh is nice. The laces are nice. I don't know. I would like these more if that print wasn't maybe all over the place. Because I like the cream, I like the felt, I like everything else. But I get what they're doing, and maybe just this. I could sit this one out, perhaps. That's all.
I think they could have did a better color felt. Like it's not like I don't know if it's the lighting in these photos, but it's not like the same color.
Could you imagine if like the blue that's on there with the print on it had felt? Like was all that felt?
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
I can't believe you're going to bring up color in this shoe. Unbelievable.
Shout out Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, some things never change.
Yeah, the lasering, is that what they do to get the words on there? It's distracting. Maybe they're trying to make a point. Should be distracting.
But you can't make this out. Like just read it from where we're looking here, and it's like is hun a
Yeah, you definitely have to like
Tico,
know what's going on.
King GK NG. So
I think they should have just did it all felt, like for the blue paneling, and then just kept the insole how it is. Because what's on the outside is the same as what's on the insole.
yeah, like put it in the insole, put it in the liner, put it on the tongue, put it on the back tab. I don't know.
Maybe here's what make these laces available. That's what we want. Cool laces. Is that the best part of this or not?
I think so.
I like the felt swoosh, but yeah. I couldn't think of a shoe that I want those laces in. Be the other thing though.
I've never seen them do anything like that.
It's got to be tough to come up with something new.
Yeah.
Oh, just show them the insole so you can read that easily.
Kind of.
Why do they have to go so many different sizes of fonts? It's hard to tell.
Dude, am I supposed to read them like this way or like I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here.
You know how quick those things wear off?
Well, there's that too.
Walking all over this guy's message.
I'm not your like all I as respect
Nike.
Concerned.
Yeah, the little swoosh is for sure cool.
Quite
Look at the little blue inside of the swoosh. That's some real heavy stitching.
I wish that 42 on the heel was embroidered. It's like my only complaint.
I don't think it's your only complaint.
Well, like my major complaint, I should say.
Fair enough.
We got one picture of these bad boys. Nathan, tell us about what we're seeing here.
So this is a Supreme Nike SB Blazer leak. No release date, no other info. This is just a hefty leaked picture, and holy shit, I'm excited about these. Cool looking pair to say the least. I love the font around the shoe. Maybe these will scratch my itch of when I first got into sneakers. I really wanted the Supreme up tempo. It was a hot shoe at the time. Never got them. Probably don't need them now. But maybe these will kind of fill that sort of look or void or whatever. I'm excited to see if there's some more colors of these. I love the way the font kind of wraps around the shoe and under the swoosh, and it looks like they printed that on and then made the shoe. Really excited. I think this would be a good pair for the summer. Rock with some shorts, pair of high socks that are kind of pushed down. This is it. I don't think this is a pair you want your pants going on top of or covering anything. You want them to see what's going on here. This is a loud pair. And yeah, like I mentioned, excited to see some other colors. So, Fredo, what are you thinking?
I think they're sick. I think the thing that I like most is that they like layered it so the swoosh is like over and under some of the letters. That's probably like my favorite part. I don't know if I'm a Blazer guy, but I think they're sick. I'm almost positive they'll have like like red and black in that too. So excited to see those. But yeah, no, I think they're dope.
It's a very cool pair. I would never wear it, but I love the court purple. I love the alphabet soup looking thing.
You can work out in these.
Yeah.
Isn't Blazers like the top gym shoe, dude?
For real. There's so many people in the white with the black swoosh. That's like the it pair. This would let them know what's up. Yeah. It's so wild how just doing the actual stitching changes it completely. The way that those are real letters.
I
Yeah,
think if
not
they were like just completely over the swoosh too, I wouldn't like them. But the fact that they like layered it, I think is super cool.
So just shorts with those.
I think so. Or pants that sit in the shoe. Because you start covering up letters there, you're not going to know what's going on. It's going to start. It's going
It's
to be a
just preem, dude.
It's going to be a Jackie Robinson shoe at that point. You're going to have letters everywhere.
Sometimes it is all about how it stacks. It doesn't necessarily need to be the, and what am I saying? What do I know? For me, I don't need the widest opening, but if it can just stack at the bottom right so that when you sit down, it all adds up. Sometimes you sit down and you can see a guy's knee and you're like, I don't know, bro.
I wonder what that left shoe looks like because it's like mirrored.
Yeah,
So
the
it's like
M is
backwards.
backwards. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for getting us back on topic. Hey, how about the shoes, though?
Yeah, knees.
We got more New Balance news this week. More ALD 550s. There are 3 new shades of brown. So why is this of significance? It's Teddy Santis again. When it's New Balance, it's about Amy Leon Dore and Teddy Santis. He's the reason the 550 came back. He started this gangster shit. ALD released their first 550 collab like in 2020, early in 2020, and ever since this silhouette's been on fire. People are saying it's the new Air Force One. So there are now 3 new shades of brown in the ALD version of the 550. There's a brownish green, there's a sort of purpley brownish maroon, and then there's good old brown. But they're all very brown, and it's weird to get excited about a brown shoe, but that's it. I think the brown one for me of these is something to get. There are so many 550s to choose from now. You kind of can be picky. So there's no official release date, but get on their email list. It's worked for us in the past. Guys, you don't wear 550s. You see 550s everywhere. Are you ever going to get a pair? Is there a pair here that you like?
Sorry, wait. Tim, you don't wear 550s.
It's true.
Put us in a different category.
Well, I mean, I'm in the market always.
Sure. I like the chocolate brown pair. That would do it for me. That's it.
Yeah, same for me. If I don't know, I'm gonna try and get a pair to wear, but I like the other ones, but that brown pair is definitely it.
Yeah, that Teddy, he sticks to his color palette. He's not going outside of what he knows works. When we saw these together, I just thought it was one color, honestly. They showed us a pile of them, and I was like, oh, okay, there's a brown coming.
Yeah, the original photos that they released were horrible. They literally all looked like the same color.
Purple's nice.
Throw it on with like a Goldberg Mighty Ducks jersey, dude. Be fire.
Oh, that Goldberg.
Like from wrestling.
Like from wrestling.
We got time to do rock, paper, skippers.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Supreme Blazers. We got the Jackie Robinson Dunks. We got the new colors of 550s. One to rock, one you're going to wear. One for the paper, you're going to sell it. And one just to skip. Fredo, we start with you.
For me, I am going to rock the New Balance if it is in that like chocolate brown colorway. I'm probably going to skip on the Jackie Robinson low. I thought I loved them, and then just like the more that I see and the more you guys talk like shit about them, just makes me not want to buy them. And then I think those Blazers will have some really good resale, at least when they first come out. But yeah, paper for those. Tabby, what about you?
I'm rocking the blazer. I'll take the purple. I mean, if there's another color, I'll take that too. I would like to see a black, like you mentioned, a red. I don't know if that's for me, but I could see them doing another wild color too, maybe a green or something, or orange or whatever. Maybe I'm just being hopeful.
Orange
But
would be crazy.
Yeah, I'll take the purple in the meantime. I'll rock that. I'll sell the ALDs because I feel like that's where the money is, especially on that brown pair. And I'll just forget about the baseball dunks.
I'm with Fredo. I'm going to wear the ALDs, sell those Supremes. And if I can, I'll just take the laces from Jackie Robinson. I'll find a place for them. Lace up something, dog. Mix them into some sort of, put them on a Yeezy is what I'll do. Foam runner.
punching holes in your slides.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we got for this week, fellas. How we feeling?
Good.
Great. I'm stoked to get all of the stuff that I have coming in the mail in hand. It should start coming this week, so I have some stuff to show you guys next episode. So
That's it. You're just gonna tease me like that? That's it? Just like,
yeah, you get like a little bit of an idea, but yeah, that first pair, is it the Hello mellow like ball? Yeah, the mellow Air Max ones, the concepts ones, and then those Travis Scott Air Forces should be here this week. And then I think I'm forgetting something, but maybe not.
Your other Air Maxes.
Oh yeah, the second pair of the concepts.
Heavy.
Yeah, I know. I got some stuff coming. I'm excited.
that gets me excited. Yeah. Yeah, and we got some guests coming up that get us very excited. We just keep doing our thing. You know how it is. Thanks for kicking it with us. This is a quick one, but we'll be back, and we got people coming with us. Sneaker Show podcast to the moon this year. Tabby, you got anything to wrap on?
I'm good to go.
Thanks for being here. Looking good. Sounded better than ever. Peace.